Okay, here we have a Chapman stereo tuner made by the company Derritron. Derritron specialise mainly in environmental test equipment, usually vibrators and other such devices. This is the model S6B. This is a Derritron Chapman FM, long wave, medium wave, short wave tuner I bought for spares or repair. Derritron are a company who this is a Derritron Chapman FM, medium wave, long wave, short wave tuner I bought. Company Derritron are more infamous with their vibration controllers and things like that used in environmental testing. This is the first tuner I've ever come across, or any other piece of equipment other than EMC testing and environmental testing controllers. I've never come across any tuner before. I bought this spares or repair. This is a Derritron Chapman FM shortwave and medium wave tuner I bought for spares or repair. I thought it would be an interesting project. Quite a complicated line out actually. 12 valves in total. Bear in mind it's got no power amplifier section. It has RF amplifier as well, as you can see by the tuning gangs. It needs a bit of work doing to it. It's had a bit of a rough time. It's got a crack in the front panel. There's a lug broken off just there, as you can see, that will have to be welded in. It's obviously been dropped at some point because of the whole panel's been shifted to the left. Also, one of the trimming capacitors that's come off the main tuning capacitor is broken off, so it's obviously had a bit of a rough life. I don't think it was caused in the post. The box was in good condition and it was well wrapped. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a quick run up to see if I can get any life out of it at all. It looks, all the wiring looks safe enough. I'm not going to go with the variable transformer, the variac. I'm just going to wind it up, put it on straight away and see what happens. It's connected to the Technics amplifier, and it's if there's any DC that comes up, the amplifier should go into protection, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's power it up. And it's the first time I've powered it up, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I could just go bang. Okay, the light's on, front panel, lots of smoke. Turn that off. Where's that smoke coming from? Okay, that's a shorted light bulb down here. Okay, let's get that off and have a look at that. Yeah, see. Okay, so the filament's broken, obviously where it's been dropped. So let's get that out and clear that short. Okay, the bulb's been removed. So we'll try again. Let's put the power back on again. Okay, that other bulb's on, and just wait to see what happens. First turned up. A couple of valves around the back heating up. Magic eye is working. Let's see if we've got any sound. Nothing at all in the amplifier at the moment. Let's just check the... Okay, the amplifier is connected. We're running on the right socket, which is output. I haven't actually got an aerial connected at the moment, so it might not actually do anything at all, but there's a bit of noise. Turn the volume off a bit. Okay. Presently the radio is totally dead. Now of course one of those tuning caps was broken off, so it might not actually be oscillating at all. But I'd expect to hear some sort of sign of... Your guy's nice and bright, that's good. Try medium wave VHF. Actually, the audio is totally dead. There's no sound at all coming from the amplifier. So let's just turn it over and have a look. Okay, there's a couple of loose valves that weren't plugged in very well. Let's power it up again and see if we get any sign. I'm expecting to hear some sort of sound out of the amplifier, even if it's hiss. But it doesn't seem to be anything at all. I have got a circuit diagram but I haven't got it with me, so maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit with this thing. Ah, okay. Got something. Stick an arrow in the back with a bit of chance, I suppose. Let's look. Aerial. FM, AM. It seems to be pretty deaf actually, because I plugged the aerial in and there's no increase in sound. No. Just a slight crackle. This is the bandwidth, IF bandwidth. Okay, let's go around and give the valves a wriggle. Don't know, bring them down if I blow the speakers up. The valve's actually heating up, actually. This could be the problem. It's a bad connection there. Let's give that a bit of contact cleaner. Could be this IF tube's not working. Put that back in. Can't see any heater filaments on that bulb, on that tube, valve, whatever you want to call it. It looks like that the whole IF string's not... Oh yes, no, I can just about see a glow now. The set's totally dead at the moment, so what I'm going to do, I think the next thing to do is stick in an IF signal into the set, see if that does anything, so we can hear anything on the IF. So I think this, from what I remember, it's 455 kilohertz. Let's turn the power right up and modulate it so we can hear it. Let's bring a lot of power in. Okay, nothing there, so I'm going to just disconnect that wire and hang it round the IF stage so we can hear anything then. And it sounds to me like the IF amplifier isn't actually running, so I think what we need to do is possibly go around and check all these valves. There's obviously HT there because the magic eyes come up. But I'm a bit suspicious of all these. That one especially. I've got a funny feeling that valve's got a bad connection on it. What is that? It's an EF89. Let's see if I can find another EF89. Okay, I've tested that IF valve, EF89. That's come up good on the tester. It's got good grid leakage. Doesn't seem to be any short. So I think the need to do possibly is take the bottom of the radio off and have a look at the underside of the valve holder just to see if there's a dry joint or something there. So let's have a look at that. Okay, this is the underside of the valve socket there, and you can see some of these old capacitors here. I don't expect them to be too much of a problem at the moment. I'm just looking for any dry joints. Everything looks pretty good actually. They're all sort of fairly well made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug that valve back in again and then I'm going to go around the rest of the valve sockets just for checking for bad connections. It could be one of these resistors, open circuit. We'll be able to go through all of these and check it. So there's obviously nothing in the IF stage. There's a good chance that if I've got nothing on the IF stage, I'm not even going to bother looking at the RF section until I've confirmed that the IF amplifier is actually doing something. What I might do is I might actually inject the signal straight into one of the grids of the valves, but for the time being, the amount of power I'm putting out, I should be able to hear something. So let's get the valve back in and see if we can get this thing to work. Okay, I've got some life. It was this tube or valve. It was a dodgy fitting. It's working. Certainly on medium wave. So it seems to work okay. Obviously this is only medium wave, it's not calibrated and all set up because I've on the trim of the capacitors have fallen off, but it certainly works on medium wave. Got a bit of switch contact cleaner. I'm going to try it on VHF now. That will be the next step because it's got a totally separate IF for the VHF band. So stick just a length of wire into the aerial of the VHF. Not the right length or anything, but it will be interesting to see if it does anything. That's on VHF. I've got signal movement. It's like changing the. Can't hear anything. Yes, it is working. It is working. Oh, excellent. So there's some sign of life on VHF. Pretty deaf. Try and improve on that slightly. What I'll do is, if it does work, I'll do an FM alignment on it, but I won't do that tonight because I haven't got the data sheet with me. So just try and get the aerial to work a bit better. Level's very low. And sounds distorted. Possibly the mixer. Okay. So there you go. The radio is actually working. What I will do is I'll do an alignment on it maybe tomorrow evening, and I'll put that up on YouTube as well. You can see here that the dials are tuning to the VHF. This is the FM tuning section down here. That's the this is for the AM side of it, the shortwave and medium wave. But that string's pretty slack. You could do with something doing to it really. But no, it seems to be working fine. I'll do an alignment and I'll post the second video up, and then we'll get it working properly, hopefully. Thanks for watching.